All right, I'm back. Hypocrisy in the Hood, part 2. Check this out. It's more so select politicking. And we all see it. Every community see this and has saw this. I'm gonna share something with y'all that somebody, some of the homies told me years ago, back in like early 2000. Some young homies from 60s I was with on my cellies or something, and other homies in the yard. They had told me a story about a reputable Crip that I know that I met back in 1991 in Old Folsom that showed me love when I was a young cat coming through there. OG Keto Rock, rolling 60s. I always knew the name because Keto Rock and my homie Big Droop was tight, and Tracy and shit like that. So I drive to Old Folsom. I go to building 3. Keto Rock got it cracking in there, him and Peabody from Denver Lane. Shout out Big Spike from 7-6. Also, my homie Joker was in there also, but Frog and Faux Trade. So many different homies was in there at the time. But Keto Rock come down and find out what cell I'm in. He come down to the cell. And he come down with a fat ass joint. And like, you smoke? And I thought the nigga had a cigarette at first. So you smoke? I said, I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm talking weed. So yeah. So like, go ahead, you had that. And, you know, I'm like about 19 at the time, but I'm like, big ass, fat ass joint. I'm just getting out the shoe too. So I'm like, yeah, it was my first time in the shoe. So I'm like, yeah, getting out, and I'm in the level 4 spot now. And, you know, they blessed me, you know what I mean? Let the Raymonds know who was up here. The homies came and got at me, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, what homies do. But that was the first time I've seen a Crip dude with different hoods tattooed on his arms. He had our hood on him. He had 10 Deuce Raymond and 120 Raymond on different arms. He had a whole bunch of different Crip gangs on his arms, and that was like some amazing shit to me. So fast forward, back up to date, and let's say the 2000s, early 2000s, I was in Calipat, and some of the young homies come through there from 60s, and they tell me a story about, I was just, yeah, somewhere around that time. But anyway, tell me a story about Keto Rock when he was with Death Row. They said Keto Rock went to a Source Awards with an all red jersey on with 6-0 on it. And I'm like, huh? Like, huh? Keto Rock? Huh? I'm like, damn. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard several 6-0s, young homies that told me this over the years back then, you know, this story of they wasn't there, but they heard about it or whatever. So after that, I start hearing these dudes talking about, I got some red shit too. I got some red stuff too. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just listening like, okay. But I'm saying, I use that story to say this. If it would have been a younger homie that came out that's rapping or fucking with Death Row, and he came on the scene, he had on an all red hood, a hoodie or whatever on, right? Hat or something, and he came out there like, you know, like nigga, like I wear red. It's a young nigga would have done it first. He would have his ass beat. Because in my days, niggas came around with red on, got fucked off. Niggas wasn't coming through the hood with nothing red on. I seen niggas get fucked off for coming with starter jackets and shit on, some feelers shit with too much red on back in the days. So that's the 80s. So now here it is, we in the 2000s, and they telling the story about Keto Rock. And I'm knowing this dude because I know this dude's reputation. This nigga's notorious rolling 60s. It's another real one over here that, you know, y'all don't hear too much about. Y'all hear about these other ones, but a lot of y'all don't know too much about. There's a whole bunch of them niggas come from over there. I'm just keeping it real. It's a bunch of niggas like that over there, you know what I mean? But, yo, shout out to Keto Rock, free Keto Rock, man. You know, a solid G homie, man. You know what I mean? I only had a little bit of time to fuck with him up there, but because I moved out that building. But yeah, when I was there, he embraced me on me, and I remember that shit, and I knew a lot about him because him and the homie Droop was tight. But anyway, see how things go, though. You know what I mean? The homie could get away with that, but I couldn't have got away with that shit. That's select politicking. If we're against niggas wearing red, nobody should be able to wear red. Shouldn't be no exception. We gotta stop moving the goalposts back. No exception to the rules. That's where the hypocrisy comes in at. You would trip on the young homie for doing some shit like that, but the big homie can get away with some shit. That's hypocrisy. That's select politicking. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay focused, man, and just stay focused, bro. Just stay focused. I'm out.